I went to Ulta today, and by today I mean literally 30 seconds ago. I just got in the car and I was like, let me do a little haul. Okay. So here was my like not dilemma, but this is what I wanted going into the store. So I just dyed my hair this like purpley color, and my blush is very pink, but I feel like I need something to kind of like darken my face a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know. I am so bad with like colors and knowing what goes well with what and like what skin tone I am, like warm or cool. I have no idea. If you do know and you can spot it out, please let me know. I'm wearing a lot of blush right now, so I don't know if that'll throw it off, but I wanted to find a blush that is like a little bit darker. So that was the goal going in. I got this Florence by Mills one because I love Millie Bobby Brown, and she's kind of the reason I wanted to dye my hair this color, except I was originally going for a little bit more of a cherry cola, but it ended up this cool like purpley color, which is so much better. Thanks to the girl at Sally Beauty. I love you, girl. You hooked it up. Oh, okay, the base is like so tiny compared to the lid, and also the plastic didn't come off. Okay. I'm very impulsive, so like I get something, I need to try it immediately, even though I literally already have like lipstick blush on. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Okay, so it doesn't look much different than the one I had on. I will say it blends out way better than like the lipstick that I use every day, and it's it's a lot like less sticky, which is really nice. And if you're wondering how I do my blush, that's how I do it. And you just kind of keep rubbing until you feel like it's not as obnoxious anymore. And then you realize you rub too much, and then you put more on, and that's just the whole process. Okay. What do we think? Okay. I like it. So cute. I'd say this was a success. And I was like, okay, it kind of matches the hair perfectly, so this will probably be a decent match or something. I don't know. Okay, and then I also got another one of these. I have this already and I love it, and I also don't know where it is right now. But I bought this. Also matches the hair kind of nice, but it's just like such a perfect color. And I love it. It's like not far from my like natural lip color. It's like very slight, but it adds the perfect like color, because sometimes I feel like when my lips don't have anything on them, they just like look pale and kind of like blend in with my skin. But this like looks like, at least my top lip does. My bottom lip has more color. I don't know, but this is like the perfect color for me. Oh my gosh, I love this. Anyways, next I got, because I wanted to try a blush that's a little bit more red and like deep. So I got this like $6 like little lipstick, Wine with Everything, Revlon. And because life hack, I just use cheap dollar store lipstick usually for blush, because like I said, this was $6 and this was $18. They do the same exact thing. So I kind of wanted to try a little bit more of a reddy color, but I look how red that is. I'm a little bit scared of that, but let's just see. If we just do a little bit of that, like, ooh, like it looks like I was just in the sun. Just like right here, you know? Does it look like I was in the sun, or does it look like I got punched in the face? Comment down below which one you think. Okay, anyways. And then last thing, I got my mom a new eyeliner because she needed a new eyeliner. So got that for her. But yeah, that's my little Ulta haul. And I got gas today. Okay, so I went to the gas station and then, okay, let me rewind. Left the house. First, actually, made myself a coffee. Just a nice iced vanilla latte. Can't go wrong. It's classic. And then I went to the gas station. And as I was at the gas station, I'm like pumping my gas, and then I'm sitting on my front seat with the door open and my knees facing out. And I was like eating a granola bar. And this guy comes up from behind me and is like, hey, like, I don't mean to bother you, but I kind of need gas or something like that. And I was like, and then as soon as he finished talking, another guy comes up from the front, and he's like standing by my front left tire, like hood. And then the other guy standing by like my back tire. Like I felt kind of cornered. And the guy at the front was like, hey, do you guys know where Best Buy is? And I was like, then that guy started talking to the guy in the front, and like, oh yeah, it's down Lakewood, or it's down this, or it's down, and then they're like, where? I don't know. And I was just like, yeah, you just go down Willow, and then you're gonna have to turn right somewhere. He's like, okay, where? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, ugh. I'm like, sorry, I'm not, like, why? You're asking me, like, I don't know, sorry. He's like, well, can you Google it? And then again, I'm just like sitting in my car, my gas thing finished, like it clicked, and so I was just like, felt stuck, and I was like, can you guys get away from my car? Like, can you guys please just get away from my car? I don't even think I said please. I was just like, can you guys get away from my car? Thanks. I'm kind of uncomfortable. And then they both were like, oh, and like rolled their eyes and walked away. Like, bro, you guys came to me. Like, go away. I'm a little girl, and I'm cornered by two grown men. And yeah, it was scary. Anyways, after the gas station, then I went to this like spiritual store, like crystals, tarot, things like that. And I just like wanted to like look around. And that was cool. Except the lady there was really nice, but she was just in a real talkative mood. And when I'm shopping, I don't like to talk. So that was a little bit not my favorite thing in the world. But it's fine. I made a connection today, and that's wonderful. So looking at the bright side, then I came here to Ulta, got the stuff. It was kind of busy. I hate when places are busy. Like, it's like a Tuesday at 2. Why aren't you guys at work? I love saying that every time I'm out being traffic. I'm like, why are you guys out? Aren't you supposed to be at work? Like, girl, you're the traffic too. Anyways, and then now I need to go to Whole Foods, get some food. Oh yeah, get some things, because I made food last night, but I just need a couple things to really zhuzh it up. So I will be getting that. And yeah, oh my gosh, I love my new hair, you guys. I was like getting over the blonde. It was too much. It just looked dead, and it just looked like clown hair, you know? Like I was just like, I can't do this anymore. But like this, absolutely gorgeous, stunning, perfect. And I just love it. And now that I have like this lipstick, I'll do it like matches perfectly. You know. But yeah, that's just my little vlog moment for the day. I do kind of want to tell a story that has been present on my mind a little bit lately. And then it would be a good titled as well. But like I'm like in the parking lot for Ulta. I'm like, should I just get into it here? But I'm like, might as well. I love just sitting, yapping, hanging out. All right, guys, it's story time. Buckle up, grab a drink, grab your meal. This is a good story to like eat with. There's no gross parts or anything. So grab your snacks, grab your drinks, join me. Okay, so recently I'm trying to think of how I want to start this story. So when I start talking to someone, when I'm dating someone, I like to share every inch of my soul with that person, which unfortunately includes my music. Therefore, when we break up, all of my music reminds me of them, which is just like so unfortunate, because it's like this is like my heart and soul is my music, and now I can't even listen to it at all without thinking about them. And so it really made me start diving into my one thing that I keep to myself, which is musical theater, because I'm like, that one's just for me. I don't need to like go put that on aux in a car, you know. That one's just for me, because I know not everyone loves that, and that's totally valid and fine, but I do. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, I need to listen to something that's not gonna fucking put me in psychosis. So I've been listening to more musical theater, and it really just like had me thinking about like my life and like just everything. Okay, so my love for musical theater goes all the way back to middle school. Actually, it goes back a little further. It goes to elementary school. So in elementary school, we had chorus, and there was, it was just like, if you wanted to be in chorus, they would take you out of class for a little bit and you got to be in chorus. And I was like, hell yeah, I want to be in chorus. Anyways, so I get in chorus, and the teacher was just a bitch. Like, I think she really loved the music, but like didn't really like hit. I don't know. I don't even really remember her that well, but I just remember she was kind of rude or mean. Excuse me. Anyways, the teacher was mean, and I was like, okay. So when it came to sign up for electives for middle school, I was like, well, I'm not going to do chorus because the chorus teacher here sucks. Like, at my elementary school, I'm like, girl, they don't correlate. Like, it's okay. She didn't know. She was doing the best with what she had. And she about to talk about myself in third person. I knew people who were already at middle school, at the middle school I was going to. And like, they were like, oh, do art or do this. And I was like, okay, I'll just do that. Like, you did that. So, I just signed up for art. I get to middle school. I'm in art, and it was cool. It was chill, whatever. Didn't love it. Didn't hate it. It was fine. But then come spring, I don't even know when they did the play, they'd put on Seussical the musical. Let me tell you right now, that changed my life forever. Sorry, there's someone right there. Sorry, the person who's parked directly in front of me just like got in their car and was like looking at me, so I'm shy because I'm having my purse shoved behind my steering wheel and then my phone in front of it. So she's probably like, why is her purse right there? But it's fine. This is just the life of a vlogger. You just have to do this sometimes. Anyways, I come 6th grade, all of my friends that I met in middle school are, not all of them, most of them are in chorus, are in this play. My middle school crush and his brother are the two leads in Seussical, Jojo and Horton. And I was just like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I like went home, learned all the songs. Like, that year I went to the chorus teacher, and I am so not like, if I want something from a teacher, I'm gonna go ask them. Like, if I was absent, like, you're gonna have to find me because I'm not going to you and asking for a paper, like, especially in middle school. I've gotten better, but when I was in middle school, so after that first play, and like at the end of the school year, I go to the teacher's classroom and I'm like, hi, I would really, really love to be in chorus. Like, can you please put me on the wait list, like, or something? Like, is there any chance I could please just try to be in this class? And she was like, yeah, it was always full because it was like in such high demand, but I didn't even know when I was going into it. Okay, whatever. Anyways, 7th grade comes along. They put on Guys and Dolls. Loved it again. Went to the teacher again after 7th grade, and I was like, please, can you put me on the wait list? Please, I want to be in this so badly. Didn't get in, but I was an office aide in 8th grade, and that was so fun. And 7th grade I did home ec, which was also so fun, so it's fine. It all worked out in the long run. And also, I think about this too, like, I think if I would have done it in middle school, I wouldn't have had the confidence to really shine in it, therefore deeming myself not good at it, therefore like being like, oh, I tried, I wasn't good at it, and then just like leaving that forever. Anyways, that's like one thing that I think about, like, if I had done it at that time of my life, like, I might have doubted myself a little bit too much. Because I haven't tried it right now, and so I'm like, yeah, I could do it, like, yeah, but like, if I tried it in middle school and like wasn't good at it immediately, I would have been like, nope, not for me. But I'm not like that anymore. Anyways, 8th grade rolls along, and they put on Once Upon a Mattress, and that show was so good too. Like, literally, there was no wrong ones. And I want to say, if I went to middle school with you and you were in the play, you are a Broadway star to me. You are a Broadway star to me. I always thought you were the coolest person in the world if you were a lead role in one of those plays. Just saying. If you're wondering about how I thought about you, you're a star. You are a star to me. Anyways, I digress. So that was kind of it for that moment. I mean, I always went back and listened to the soundtracks of those plays after, and I was just like, oh my god, like I wish I was in it. I wish I was in it. I love these songs, and I would like sing them and whatever. Also couldn't sing at the time, like fully couldn't sing. Wasn't born with it, but I do have the passion. So, but I didn't know that yet. I thought everyone felt that way about the play. I thought everyone thought it was the greatest thing in the world. And it is so interesting to think that like, I wonder how other people thought of it. Like, was it just like, oh, we have to go watch that stupid play? Like, I was like, oh my god, this is the best day of the whole year. Like, I can't wait to go watch it. Like, I don't know, but I loved it. Anyways, high school, like me and my best friend Kelsey and Mikey too would just like sing musical theater loudly in the car, mostly just like screaming like screaming Defying Gravity on our way to Disneyland. Like, just we would listen and sing, and that was it. But like, I didn't really watch anything, but I always had this like desire and like love inside of me for it. And that was like the one thing on my bucket list for the longest time, was just like see a Broadway play in New York, which I did. Thank you so much, Wits family. You guys are the greatest people in the entire world. Thank you for making my dreams come true. And I saw Six the Musical on Broadway, and it was life-changing. Literally, okay, so I kind of just like skipped to this, like didn't even, okay. So flash forward to 2021. I think it was 2021, and I finally get to go to New York. Got to see my first Broadway play in New York. And oh, I also want to say, this is a huge part of why I also love musical theater, or like that fueled it, was I was a big Colleen Ballinger stan. Like, I watched her, everything she put out I watched, except for Miranda. I didn't really watch that, but I did watch everything Colleen put out as herself. And that girl loves musical theater. So anytime she would sing a musical theater song, I'd like go and learn it. Or like if she was in Waitress, I literally like loved that song. And like I would even like, how do I get to New York? How do I go see her in Waitress? Like, it was a whole thing, but I didn't go and see her. But in 2021, I finally got to go. And we go, and I was like, I'll see anything. I don't care. I just want to go. I want to experience it. Like, oh my god. So my first play I ever saw was Six the Musical, which was so good. I absolutely loved it. Like, I just remember sitting in the audience like, oh my god. And like the lights like, whoom, and then it was like made this loud like noise, and then there was like spotlights going around, and then it's like whoo, and like you could feel it in your chest, and I was just like, oh my god, I literally, my eyes were like welting up, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is my life. I can't believe I get to watch this. Like, this is the greatest thing in the whole world. And literally like the whole plane ride home, I like listened to that soundtrack over and over and over and over and over. Like, it was so amazing. And I just love musical theater, especially like in my grown age too. In my like 11:11 on the clock, but as I gotten older, I realized, and I kind of mentioned this earlier, like not everyone lights up at the same things. So like this light that I feel for musical theater is unique to me. I know a lot of people feel that, but not everyone does, you know. Like, it's like when someone watches like a basketball game, there's people who light up like, oh my god, like I wish I could be doing that. Like, that looks so fun. Like, I would do anything to be on that team. Like, that feeling, I don't feel that at all with watching sports, like at all. But when I'm like watching a play, I'm like, oh my god, that is the greatest thing. But I'm sure someone would look at a play and be like, that looks like actual torture. I think I'd rather die, you know. Which is why like it's so important to like follow your passions and follow your that voice. Like, oh my god, I saw this amazing thing on TikTok the other day. It was like a little quote or something someone said, a quote. And what did it say? Like, I stopped chasing purpose and started chasing curiosity. I love that, because like I feel like people are always like, oh, I gotta find my purpose, like like what's the point of me, like blah blah blah. But if you're thinking of it like that, it's too overwhelming, and you're like, well, I don't know if that's my purpose. Like, I don't know. But if you just think like, oh, that interests me, let me go try it out, you know. Or like, oh, like I love, I don't know, like for instance, I wanted to pursue singing in some sort of capacity. So in 2020, I literally went on the next door neighbor app and I was like, hi, if anyone can recommend like a singing teacher or knows anyone who can like help with singing, like I can trade babysitting or math tutoring, like I'll do anything. And then someone like suggested someone, so I did start getting to go to voice lessons for a little bit, and that was so fun and like really just helped build my confidence in the beginning, because I was kind of like, I can't sing, like I literally am the worst singer in the world. Maybe not that, but I knew I wasn't like great, you know, like I can match a note if you like sang it, but like I'm no Ariana Grande. And so yeah, like following that curiosity, like, well, I've been feeling this way since middle school, clearly elementary school, because I signed up for chorus in elementary school. So clearly I've always had this like pull towards singing and like towards theater or something like that, you know? And yeah, like, I don't know, I just loved it. I love everything about musical theater. And then in college I took a theater class and it was so fun. Well, actually, let me go back. In high school, I took sign language, and sign language is a very like facial expression language. Like it's a lot of acting, if you will. And I just thought that was so, no, that's what I was gonna say. It's a lot of acting. And we used to have to do these like final projects, like where you're telling a story, but your story, it's kind of like a performance, because you have to like use your facial expressions, you know, to kind of like tell the story. Because if you don't use your face, or if you're just like, it's like speaking like this, like with no emphasis or it's like, ew, I don't want to watch you, I don't want to hear you, you know. Anyways, I was doing my like final, and the teacher was like, are you in theater? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh my gosh, like you really performed, or something like that. Like, cause she's like, I can always tell when the kids are in theater, because their finals are so like theatrical in a way, you know? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. I just like love the game. And so that was cool. And then, like I said, in college, I took a theater class, which was so fun. And they just really emphasized like unleash your inner 3-year-old, or I don't know, I don't think it was unleash your inner, that's James Charles, but it was something like be your inner 3-year-old, or something like let out your inner 3-year-old, because like as a kid you just are so crazy, and you really need to pull that out when you're acting. And oh my gosh, that class was just so fun. Like I just remember like our final for that class, we had to write a monologue and perform it, and I did like a little girl who was in like middle school or something, and she was like doing a prayer, and it's basically just like, dear God, thank you for everything you do for me, like thank you for my mom and my dad and my dog. First I'd like to pray for Miss Deb, because clearly something's wrong with her hearing, because she gave the solo to Ashley, and it's just stuff like that, like a little bratty, like a Rachel Berry prayer type of deal, you know. And like I just think it's so fun. And like, and then flash forward to when I was a server. Girl, I think the reason I love serving so much is I'm literally performing for hours. Like I'm like, hey, how are you guys doing tonight? Like, great, wonderful. Can I get you guys started with any drink? It's a show. It's a performance. I feel like I'm on stage, you know? Like it's improv, the best kind of performing, you know? Because it's like, I don't know what you're gonna give me, but I can't wait to like bounce off of your energy. Like, oh my God, I think it's the most fun thing ever. And I think that's why so many like actors and musicians and people, like, they're like, oh yeah, while I was trying to pursue my career, I was also a server, or also a waitress, or whatever, because it's like so in the field in a way, because it is so like acting based or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know how to wrap this up, but I just love musical theater, and I feel like just listening to it recently has really like, I see that girl inside of me who wanted to be in chorus so badly in middle school. And I will say that is probably my biggest regret, even though no regrets. I need a title for this video. So my biggest regret is not joining chorus right off the bat, right into middle school, because imagine if I was in the plays, even if I was just like a background character, like I could say I was in a play, you know, I'd feel so much more qualified right now in life, because I love performing and acting and singing and all these things, but like I don't know what to do with that, which is like a goal. One day I want to do something of the sort. Like it could be as little as like performing at a brewery, it can be like coffee shop singing, it could be like local theater. I don't know if I could do local theater, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. The sky is the limit. And I would love, my dream, I'm just gonna be real with you guys, like if you've come this far, I feel comfortable sharing my dreams with you. My dream would be exactly what Trisha Paytas is doing right now on Broadway, like just like getting to experience it, and like just like a small part, but you're in it, but like everyone's so happy for you, but you like get to experience like being on stage and acting and doing all these things, but you don't have to have like when Colleen was on Broadway, I could tell she was stressed out, you know, because she had like a lead role, which is like kind of intense. I don't think I could do that, but because Colleen had like a whole degree in vocal performance, where I'm like, I'm just trying to like have a key, you know, I'm just trying to like be a little part and like have a gab, is that a word? Have a gab. But yeah, that's my dream, is to be like a, what are they called when they like hire celebrities or influencers to like get people to buy tickets? That's my dream. Or just be on it in any way. Like if I could just do that, I would do that. But like if I could get paid to like, or if I can like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, it is really cool though that like I get to now like admit that I love these things and like give it my all and just like love it. And even if you're not the best at it, you could still enjoy things, and the more you practice, the better you get. I'm still not like at a like Broadway star level, but I am miles and miles away from where I started, which is so encouraging, because I'm like, okay, well, if you look where I started, I'm doing pretty well. And then if you flash forward another 5 years, who knows how great I'll be, you know? Like it's only gonna get better, and the resources at our fingertips are like insane, so that's also really cool. It is just really special that I have musical theater as like my little safe space in my heart, you know, like if that's mine, and I protect her. So it is really special, and I'm glad I didn't share that with anyone because that will never be ruined for me. Anyways, I think that's kind of it. I still need to go to Whole Foods, so anyways, it's raining though, so I don't know if I want to go outside because I don't have a rain jacket. Do I actually? No, I don't. Well, comment your dreams and aspirations in the comments, because I'd love to read them. And thank you so much for watching. If you watched this far, I really appreciate it. I love you so much. See how great that was? I'm just kidding. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you pursue all of your dreams and all of the things that make you curious in this world. And I hope you are just living your best life. I don't know. Well, I love you so much. I think I already said that, but it's true, and I will say it a million times. If you do watch these videos, you have a very special place in my heart, and you're making one dream come true for me. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.